Hi, this is Bridgeman. Welcome to the Relax and Renew video. This exercise routine serves three main purposes. Firstly, to release tension, to help you relax your mind and your body. Secondly, to maintain and even increase your overall flexibility and mobility. And thirdly, this is a great routine to do at the start of your day, before a round of golf or tennis or any exercise routine. This routine is gentle enough that you can do it every day. I advise you to keep coming back and mastering the exercises. If any of the exercises don't feel appropriate, you can just relax and breathe at any time. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so just find yourself lying down now. Going to begin with some nice long deep breathing. You can rest your hands on your pelvis. Perhaps your legs are out straight. Just begin to focus on the rise and fall of your lower abdomen. Feeling the abdominal area rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. Going to add some pelvic tilts to the breathing. So slowly bend up your knees so your feet are flat on the ground. Continue to breathe down into your abdomen. Notice that as you exhale, as your abdomen sinks down, ever so slightly tilt your pelvis, letting your tailbone come up off the ground slightly. As you inhale, allow the tail to go back down. And just continue gently to exhale and tilt the pelvis up. Lower back softens into the ground. Inhale to release the tail back down. Lower back arches slightly. At the end of the exhale, you might just find your feet lightly pushing down into the mat and releasing any foot pressure as you inhale. Okay, last time now. And then just resting here. Begin some gentle hip exercises. And start with the left leg. And begin to allow your left knee to fall out to the side. Your head can follow. In your own time, come to center and change. As your right knee eases out to the right. Doesn't have to go too far. We'll just continue to alternate. As the right knee moves out to the right, allow the left knee to counter stretch just a little to the left. Gradually getting a little more range. One knee starting to go further and further towards the floor to the outside, and the other knee just slightly eases the opposite way. Nice, easy breathing. Allow your head to follow the knee that's doing most of the movement. Think about your hips, relaxing muscles around the hips. Good. Do this last one each side. Remember your breathing, nice and flowing with the breath. And let's return to the center this time. When you're ready, bring your left knee up into your body. You can use your hands to hug the knee into the body. And hold here for a few seconds and just ease the knee a bit in and out and side to side. Allow that leg to straighten out and just kind of shake out the leg gently. Shake the foot side to side and bend the knee back up so the left foot's flat on the floor. Right knee up to the body. Both hands can hug the knee in and add a little bit of movement. Incline your head slightly to the right. And then we'll extend the right leg out and kind of shake out the knee and shake the foot side to side. We'll bring that knee back up and bring one knee up and then the other till both knees are into the body. Draw the knees right in towards the chest there. You can even exhale and bring the head up towards the knees. And then release the head back down. And again, just guide the knees around to relax your lower back. And then we'll put the legs back down and perhaps just straighten out your legs fully. We'll pause here for a moment. A little shaking out and then just relax. Okay, good. So we'll bend the knees back up so your feet are back flat on the mat. Always moving one leg then the other. Now we'll allow both knees to move over to the left side. Just pause a moment. Allow both knees to center and ease over to the right side. Not too far to start with. Again, just easing the hips and easing the pelvis and the lower back. Remember you're continuing to be mindful of your breath as you alternate, lowering the knees from one side to the other. Let your body tell you how fast or how slow. You can allow your head to follow the movement. One more each side at your own timing, just easing back over. Nice breathing. Allow your head to ease and move as you pause this last time. Let the knees ease to one side and head can go left and right. Just easing your neck. And we'll bring that to the center. Going to focus on the shoulders now. Come to lie on your left side. And you might like to cradle the left arm under the side of the head, even put a little towel or pillow between the ear and the arm. Right elbow points up to the ceiling and begin to circle your whole arm around. Fingertips can dangle just by the shoulder. Every couple of circles, change direction. Allow the head to move slightly, your ribs are moving, your back is moving slightly. Again, you're breathing gently, stirring around, just opening up the shoulder, freeing your upper back. You can bring the elbow towards the floor in front of you as the head looks down more, and then bring the elbow up and back behind you slightly. Let the head roll to look up more. Easing the spine, easing the shoulder, nice and smoothly, not too fast. And allow the elbow to go over, almost beyond the head slightly. And then down towards the floor behind the lower back, and then back over. Stretching gently underneath the arm. Moving the shoulder blade, moving the collarbone, moving the arm. Okay, and rest. And just before we change sides, come to lie on your back. Rest your body. Perhaps the arms just rest out to the side. Let's compare your two shoulders. And then we'll change over. Let's lie on the right side. Left elbow eases up to the ceiling. Fingertips just rest near the front of the shoulder. Begin to stir around, gently mobilizing the left shoulder. It's the ball and socket where the arm meets the shoulder. It's the shoulder blade, the collarbone, in front, all moving, all the muscles easing. Really nice to ease and relax the upper back. Remember to breathe gently. And go a little forwards and back, lowering the elbow towards the floor in front of you. Opening out, lowering the elbow towards the floor behind you. Letting the head follow. Not too much movement from the legs. Perhaps just a little bit of the pelvis. And then take the elbow over, almost beyond the head slightly, and then down towards the floor. Down by the side of your lower back. Nice smooth movements for the shoulder blade. And we just allow the arm to rest. Come to lie onto your back for a moment here. Open the arms out to the side. Take a breath here. Okay, good. Let's bring the left knee into the body, followed by the right. Hug the knees back in. Make our way up to work on all fours now. You might like a thin towel or a little cushion underneath the shins. Hands nicely on the ground, beneath the shoulders, knees about beneath the hips. Doing a nice cat-cow movement where we flex and extend the spine. There's no set timing or set breath pattern. Allow a nice smooth movement where you round your spine up to the ceiling, chin to chest, tailbone, sit bones, tucking under. Then as the tail rises, you can look forwards and let your back gently curve downwards. Nice breathing. As you flex back up, you can press your hands firmly into the mat, around your spine. Again, releasing down to the extension phase, allowing the back to curve in, tail and head rising. And this time as we flex up towards the ceiling and then just sit the bottom back towards the heels slightly. And then come forwards and bring your weight more onto your hands and then soften down to the center. Return to extension where the back is sinking down more and head and tail are up. Again, you can sit back slightly and rock forward slightly. And then we'll rest there and sit the bottom as far down towards your heels as you can. Forehead towards the ground. Hands can either stay under the head to support, or you can bring your hands down by the feet if that's comfortable for you. Take a nice deep breath here. We're going to slowly make our way to lie face down onto the ground. Do some nice gentle knee and hip exercising here. Again, releasing the hip joint. Start with the right leg. Just bring the heel up part way towards the buttock and allow the lower leg to rock left to right. Easing to the outside, easing across to the inside. If this is anywhere uncomfortable for your knee or your hip, you can just leave this one out. Just take this time for a few breaths. Then we can stir the lower leg around, make more of a circular motion. So releasing the knee and the hip and all the muscles and connective tissues in between. Nice, smooth, soothing exercise for the right leg. Good, okay, and then in your own time, just ease that back down to the mat. And we'll pause here. Notice your two legs. And then we'll ease the left hip by bringing the left heel up towards the buttock and allowing the lower leg to ease to the left and to the right. So the lower leg falls out towards the outside, then back in, almost above the other leg. to the inside. And take it into more of a circular motion, stirring around. Do a couple one direction and then reverse. More of a semicircular motion. Goal is to be smooth and gentle. And in your own time, just easing that left leg back down. Now let's try both together. So bring the pelvis and spine in a little more. It's the same exercise, letting the lower legs rock side to side. You might even find if you've got the forehead on the back of the hands there, the head turns to the opposite way. As the knees ease to the left, you can look right and vice versa. And like we did with the single leg, we can stir the legs around in more of a circular motion. Smooth, easy exercise for the hips and knees, and then just release down about there. We'll pause for a moment. You can turn the head to the side if you like. You can bring the hands down by the sides of the legs if that's more comfortable for you. Just take a nice long breath in and out here. And then when ready, you'll bring the hands forwards. Ready for some spinal extension. The chin gently rises. And then the upper chest rises. Just a little. Pause and then ease down. Have your hands supported in front of you. Perhaps elbows are wider than the hands. Find what feels comfortable for you. As you continue to rise and lower. Find yourself lifting and then inhaling, exhaling to go a little higher. Even pause for a moment before gently lowering. Feel free to explore a little higher. You can use your arms, push down into the ground to feel that support. Breathing in and out at a nice regular timing. Let's do one more repeat. Chin comes away, throat opens up, chest comes up. Continue to breathe in and out, rise higher, push into the ground, perhaps even walk the elbows in a bit closer to open up slightly higher, lifting the upper tummy off the ground even. Pause, and then smoothly in your own time, just release that back down. Again, just pause here for a moment. When you're ready, you can bring the elbows under the body to push down firmly. Sit your bottom right back towards the heels. And when ready, just roll up slowly. And lie back onto your back. Free to put a little cushion or thin towel under the back of the head if that's more comfortable for you. So we're going to stretch out, do some gentle stretching for the left hamstring, back of the left thigh. Breathing naturally, let's bring that left knee in, hands on the back of the leg. And just connect to the hamstrings with a gentle bit of touch and squeeze, and even the calf muscle and back of the knee. I'm going to begin to slowly straighten up the left leg. Take a few goes to get there, just extending the knee a bit, then softening and then re-straightening and then softening, and then gradually the leg is straight and then soften back down slowly. Let's repeat. Hands on the back of the leg. Nice, easy breathing. Slowly begin to take the leg towards the ceiling. Keep your tailbone down towards the mat. Gently but quite fully straighten the back of the knee. A moment's pause. And then release down gently. Give that leg a bit of a shake out there. And then take the right leg out as well. And just pause briefly. That leg might feel a little lighter and longer. It's nice to compare. And then we'll come up and change over. So left foot's flat on the ground. Right knee's up. Little massage and squeeze of the back of the right leg. Calf and hamstring in the back of the knee. Begin to slowly work the knee up. Takes a good 15-20 seconds to get the leg straight. Like a gentle pulsing, moving stretch. Pause briefly when you're up there. And then release back down. More repeat. A little straighter at the knee. And then bend slightly. Take a nice breath. Little straighter. Soften. Little straighter still. Short pause. And release back down. Shake out that knee with the leg out straight. And both legs out. And just kind of pump the back of the knees and shake the feet out. Or pause there. Okay, so here's a nice opportunity to continue resting. The routine is over. Feel free to relax for 5 or 10 minutes if you have the time. Otherwise, in your own time, rise and enjoy your relaxed and renewed body.